I am excited to welcome you to the African Investment Forum, holding in South Africa from 7th to the 9th of November 2018.
The Africa Investment Forum is a multi-stakeholder, multidisciplinary, collaborative platform bringing sponsors, borrowers, lenders, and public and private sector investors together to boost large-scale investment and financing for Africa's development and to unlock billions of dollars in deals.
We in Africa are sick and tired of talks about it. Investment, and a year later there's nothing. And I certainly look forward to one of the greatest platforms to be offered in our own continent, and Gauteng is ready and Johannesburg is ready.
Governments and businesses in Africa encounter daunting economic, political, and social risks that reduce their ability to make long-term investment decisions and implement development policies. Investors often cite the lack of bankable or investment-ready infrastructure projects and unpredictable regulatory environments as the main reasons why private capital does not flow into the continent in spite of an abundance of opportunities.
We see in Africa there are a lot of investment opportunities, and there is a lot of gap also in terms of understanding of the developers, the banks, and the countries in itself. So what we hope to achieve, and I believe this will be an excellent platform to achieve those, is to making sure those projects will be bankable.
6 of the world's fastest growing economies are in Africa. The continent is at a crossroad and is open for business, offering great opportunities for first movers. At 9.3% and growing, the rate of return on foreign investment is higher in Africa than other developing regions. By 2020, Africa's collective GDP will be in excess of $2.6 trillion, with consumption spending jumping to $1.4 trillion. The Africa Investment Forum will completely redefine Africa's investment landscape.
That African countries, like every other country, has to ask itself, what are the things that we can invest in that we know will be valuable no matter what the future economy looks like?
This is not a one-time, one-event forum, but a dynamic, ongoing process that is changing the face of African business. Today, Africa is on the radar of global institutional investors. At the Africa Investment Forum, it is business unusual. Deals will be sealed, transactions will be concluded.
This is a game-changing platform intended to accelerate investments and Africa's development. Believe me when I say it's not going to be a talk show, just transactions and transactions. We'll be working with numerous partners to make sure that we achieve our goal, which is simple: close Africa's multi-billion-dollar infrastructure gap.
The Africa Investment Forum is glad to partner with the African Development Bank, Gauteng Province, Africa Finance Corporation, Afri-Exim Bank, Africa 50, Development Bank of South Africa, Trade and Development Bank, the Islamic Development Bank, the European Investment Bank, and to be proudly hosted by the South African government. They and numerous partners have come together to provide a totally transactional platform for investors and the private sector. Together, we're changing the face of African investment.